If you've looked at SketchUp Free, you've probably thought, this seems cool, but it's free, so what's the catch? Hey there, I'm Scott from Saws on Skates, where I share easy woodworking plans and space-saving shop tips. I've also been using SketchUp to design my woodworking projects for about 15 years. Let's talk about what SketchUp Free can actually do, what it can't, and whether it's worth your time to learn. SketchUp is the program I use to design my projects in 3D. If you've seen a plan on my site, chances are I modeled it in SketchUp. SketchUp Free is the web-based version. There's nothing to download. You just open it in your browser and start modeling. SketchUp lets me build my entire project on the computer before I cut a single board. Instead of sketching on paper and hoping my measurements work, I build the entire project digitally, board by board, using real dimensions, making sure everything fits before heading to the shop. From bookcases to desks to cabinets and hutches, I can visualize the whole piece in 3D. Let's say I want to build a simple footrest. In SketchUp, I can assemble the whole thing on screen. The top, the legs, the rails. I model each board and its actual size so there are no surprises later. Once it's built digitally, I can orbit around the project like a drone, look underneath, zoom in on the joints, and make sure everything actually fits. If something doesn't line up, I can fix it. If I forgot to account for material thickness somewhere, I can tweak it. If the proportions feel off, I can adjust them in minutes. And if my project has doors or drawers, I can check the clearances before I ever cut the parts. It also lets me step back and ask bigger questions. Do I like the proportions? Should the top be thicker? Does this design even look the way I pictured it? Modeling my project in SketchUp helps me think through the build ahead of time, so I'm not figuring it out with a pile of lumber in front of me. Now, there are limits. This isn't specific to the free version, but if you're just getting started with SketchUp, I recommend using a desktop or laptop computer with a mouse. You could use a tablet, but the smaller screen and touch controls make it harder to be precise. A mouse gives you much better control. SketchUp Free runs in your browser, so you'll also need an internet connection. There's no offline desktop version unless you upgrade to a paid plan. But the biggest drawback for some woodworkers is this: there's no built-in way to generate a cut list. A cut list is basically a parts list, what pieces you need to cut, how many of each, and their sizes. Some of my readers have told me they can't build without one, so if you're someone who relies heavily on a cut list, that's worth knowing. One option is to create it manually with a spreadsheet. Look at your SketchUp model, group parts by thickness for sheet goods or by width and thickness for boards, then list the part name, quantity, and rough and finished lengths for each. It takes a little extra time up front, but it can save you time and frustration in the shop. So, is SketchUp Free good for woodworking? If you're building furniture for yourself and want to model your projects before heading to the shop, yes. For most DIYers, SketchUp Free is more than capable. You can design full projects, check proportions, work through joinery, and make sure everything fits together before you even buy the lumber. If you're curious and want to try it for yourself, I put together a beginner-friendly class that walks through modeling your first woodworking project step by step using the free version. The core of the course comes from a real, one-on-one SketchUp session I taught live with a friend. It's nearly 51 minutes of video instruction recorded in real time. It includes common beginner questions, moments where something doesn't work the first time, and backing up, trying again, and figuring things out as we go. I'll leave a link for it in the description box below. If you've been thinking about upgrading from paper sketches, seeing your project in 3D is hard to beat. It saved me from countless mistakes and helped me dial in proportions. Give it a try. Open it up, model something simple, and see how it feels. I'm betting it becomes part of your process too. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up. It's one of the best ways to support my work.